So I made it out of Independence, back over Seldon Pass, and went up and down, and then back up again on Glen Pass, and now I am at Ray Lakes, where it is just really beautiful, and I've got a river crossing. That was unexpected during the video. Anyway, so I'll be doing another about 6 miles to camp tonight, and then I'll be starting up again tomorrow. But just wanted to share this area. It's just gorgeous. It's crystal clear water. So I just got through the Ray Lakes area, and it was just incredibly beautiful. The trail kind of meandered around, wandering through so that you didn't get stuck having to ford one of the larger crossings or anything like that. I didn't take any video on Seldon Pass or Glen Pass because it's just been extremely windy today, and with the wind it's brought with it some smoke, so you can kind of see it's a bit hazy out, and it smells like fire. Well, it smells like smoke. I'm not sure where it's coming from. There haven't been any warnings out about not going into certain areas or trail closures, so I'm just going to keep going. And you know, I have no idea how far away the fire is. Wind can carry smoke quite a long ways. But this section's photos may be a little hazy and not as clear as the rest, and that's why. But it should make for some beautiful sunrises and sunsets. And that's one thing that smoke does do. So I'll try and catch some of those this week. Ooh. Well, I just crossed that cascade and took a swim. The rocks are really icy this morning, and I stepped on one that didn't look icy, and it was, and I fell in. Fun times. So now I'm kind of wet. My feet are wet, but I've got dry clothes and warmer clothes, and everything in my pack is in a garbage bag, so I'll be good. Just kind of not a great way to start the morning. I made it to the top of Pincho Pass, and I had quite a hard time finding the trail up. Pretty much everybody was just wandering around down there. Snow's melting enough that we can't see other people's footprints so well. So just had to figure it out. Well, that is Mammoth Pass. I've been hiking up here for a couple hours in this valley, up the valley into a plateau, and lots of snow, lots of different trails up that people have taken, and I should be up there in about another half hour. So this is the 4th 12,000 foot pass I've done in the past 2 days, so I'm doing pretty well. The snow is definitely mushy. I've been post-holing quite a bit through here, but I'm going to make it up to that switchback right there, and then they go up that way and then to the top. So we'll see what's on the other side. Mammoth Pass, absolutely beautiful. Here's what's on the other side. I'm a couple miles down from Mammoth Pass, and I am hiking by this lake here, and it's just absolutely beautiful. This is just crystal clear water. All snowmelt. And the trail came down right next to it. And we're going to go through this little gap here and continue on down to about 8,000 feet is where we go. And then we go right back up tomorrow. I'll camp down there. Right back up tomorrow from Mammoth Pass, back up to 12,000 feet. So it's been a long day and my legs are tired. It'll be nice to get in the hammock tonight after dinner and go to sleep. I am at about mile 835 and about 3 miles down from Mammoth Pass, which is up there somewhere, right behind there actually. It's just under 12,000 feet. I've got about another 1,000 feet to climb. But up here is just beautiful. Lots of waterfalls on the way up. And see, this lake is just high enough that the ice is just starting to melt and then freeze again every night. It's just gorgeous. This is what's called a snow bridge. You can see the water rushing underneath, and yet I've got to walk across it without falling through to get up there. So looks like that person, whoever it was, post-holed in, but got across, so we'll see. At the top of Mammoth Pass, and that's looking north, or trail north, to where I'll be hiking through and camping later tonight. And that's the Mammoth Hut. And I came up from over there, pretty steep descent. So I'm hoping maybe it'll be just as steep over here, and I'll be able to go say it down, save some time. But looking forward to it. Looks absolutely beautiful. So, for those of you wondering what it's like to hike through the Sierra, it is just beautiful. It's also blinding. So I've got my sunglasses on right now. I can't even see the screen of my phone. So, it's also unsteady. Hiking in the snow, you never know when your foot's going to slip or when you'll post hole and sink up to your hip. But it is beautiful. Nice frozen lake. Mammoth Pass is back up there. You just follow the trail that hikers before you have set with their footprints in the snow. And remarkably, usually when there's no snow, you are actually following the trail. So, the wonders of GPS. Coming down out of a mountain pass, it's always just incredible to see what new valley lay in front of you. Yesterday was amazing. Today's is amazing. This whole area is just beautiful. I am just leaving Kings Canyon National Park and entering Sequoia National Forest. I've been following the Evolution River pretty much all morning. Camped by it last night and crossed it a couple times. And following it down this canyon, I'll pass the Muir Trail Ranch in about a little less than 4 miles, and then start heading up another pass. And tomorrow morning drop into Vermilion Valley Resort for resupply. And it's been a pretty walk this morning. I am a little disappointed going through Sequoia National Park and Kings Canyon National Parks that I didn't see anything that I readily could identify as a sequoia. There were some that just looked like cedar, so I guess that's what they look like. I guess I was just expecting something a little bigger. This is the river, and thankfully there's a bridge over this one. Because I would not want to ford that, nor probably could I ford that. So here we go, Sierra National Forest. I think I may have taken a wrong turn. That looks an awful lot like Tooth Ridge down in New Mexico. I'm supposed to be in California. Seldon Pass is definitely one of my favorite passes. It's the lowest in elevation that we've gone over so far. It should be right up there, but the trail has just been absolutely beautiful, and not a whole lot of snow, but just gorgeous. It's definitely one of the prettier passes. That's where that other lake was. I'm on top of Bear Ridge, headed towards Vermilion Valley Resort, and it's a beautiful spot to camp up here, but I don't have enough water to camp. There's water about 2 miles up. Typically, between just drinking and cooking and cleaning, I'll need about 3 liters, and I've got about half a liter, so I'm going to walk a little further down to the water source and then see if I can find a campsite there. I've done just about 27 miles so far today, and it's just been gorgeous. As soon as I left Kings Canyon National Park and entered Sequoia National Forest, the trail has just been absolutely wonderful. I don't know if it's kind of leaving the Sierra type mountains and entering in more of a forested area where there's more actual soil, but this trail's just been smooth and just made for cruising, other than all the river crossings. There's been 3 that I've had to ford today, and I don't even know how many that I could look up or downstream and see a log that had fallen across and walked over that. So, but all in all, it's been a good day. Looking forward to a real short Nero tomorrow. Just be a couple miles to where the water taxi or ferry will pick me up and bring me into VVR, where I'll spend the day and probably a night, and then head out again the following day. Well, I got into Vermilion Valley Resort yesterday morning and went in for my resupply box and it wasn't there. So apparently they go down once a week to the warehouse because UPS doesn't actually deliver to the resort. So they go down once a week. It takes a few hours to drive down there, and they pick up all the resupply boxes and bring them back up. So while mine got mailed probably in time to make it to VVR yesterday, had they actually delivered there, it wasn't at the warehouse, so it would be another week before I'd be able to get it. So I stayed for lunch and got a little bit of food to get me into Mammoth Lakes, where I'm headed now, and I'll get a little bit more food there at a little bit more reasonable price, and then head on to Tuolumne Meadows, where I have another box waiting for me. So thankfully this was a short resupply section, but the good part is I get to get in someplace with internet and upload the video and my blogs and everything. The people at VVR said that their internet was too slow to support any of that. So it was a nice place, but if you plan on resupplying there and spending any amount of time there, plan on dropping probably about $150 to $200. Yeah, it's expensive. Between the ferry ride and then paying for showers, paying for laundry, paying for internet, getting meals, they definitely make their money. So if you're on a budget, pack the extra day's worth of food and make it into Mammoth Lakes through Red's Meadow, which I wish I had known prior to planning all my resupplies. So, oh well, but a heads up for everyone else.